I've been at this company for almost 5 years. I have never missed a deadline, but I've also never been promoted. What's going on here?
I think you're suffering from what a lot of people suffer from, which is over-reliance on messages learned early in childhood. If you got messages that the way to success is to work hard, keep your nose clean, respect authority, then you're not going to be doing some other things that you need to add to your skill set that will help you to get ahead. Because the people who are getting ahead aren't just working hard. That's the baseline for success. Getting ahead requires you to do more than just do your job.
Are there some other behaviors that I might be engaging in, unbeknownst to myself, that could be hampering my success?
Absolutely. There's something that we call the 50-40-10 rule, and 50% of your credibility and in part your success comes from how you look. Do you look the part? Are you dressed appropriately? Are you well groomed? For women, are they well accessorized? 40% of your success comes from how you sound. Do you speak loudly enough? Do you use appropriate words and language? Only 10% of your success and your credibility comes from what you say. And people say, well, you know, how can that be? Only 10% is what I say? Well, you have to think about it. At some point in your career, it's a given that you know what you're talking about. So to distinguish yourself from other people, it's about the look and the sound.
So how do I go about conveying self-confidence and professionalism?
What you can do is a couple things. Number one, make sure that your handshake is firm. When you first meet someone, that's your first chance to make a good first impression. And as they always say, you don't get a second chance to make a good first impression. So make sure it's firm and it says, I'm someone to be taken seriously. Look people in the eye. The eyes are the window to the soul. Use people's names. That's a way to engage them. Those are just 3 ways that I would suggest that people can make sure that they're taken seriously early on.
So what are the key points to remember?
Key points. Number one, don't rely on old messages that you learned in childhood. They contribute to early success, but for later career success, there has to be complementarity. Number 2, remember the 50-40-10 rule. 50% of your credibility is going to come from how you look. 40% is going to come from how you sound. 10% is going to come from what you say. And last, if you want to be taken seriously, strong handshake. Look people in the eye. Use people's names.